Flash mob. I just think it's funny how it really ain't no such thing as loyalty no more. I find it funny how all my so-called niggas up in left. I find it funny how you took that risk and burned your bridges. Funny when you know you need me, but you lost. I find it funny how you gon' play the victim when you cross. I find it funny how all my so-called niggas up in left. I find it funny how you took that risk and burned your bridges. Funny when you know you need me, but you lost. I find it funny how you gon' play a victim when you cross. When you start to switch up and you get around them thoughts and you start to flip up, get some internet views and you holding your nuts. Shawty, you crashing out my gangsters, thought it was us against the world. You secretly jealous of me. I thought this shit was to the grave, but you full of lies and deceit. You screaming ride or die, but money made you bail on me. I'm dropping dimes to you, but you throwing my shit just incomplete. I would've up that fire and made these niggas rest in peace. But you played me, so I gotta question everything. That's why I can't let another fuck nigga get close to me. That's why I keep the 40 with the beam on it right next to me. I thought you was on the highway of life with me, you was exiting. I wish I never gave these fucking streets the best of me. I find it.
How you doing? They sent this over here. Apparently you guys reported somebody missing.
Yes, my son's mother. It's been a couple days. She hasn't been here.
This Detroit police officer is standing on the porch of 44-year-old Rondell Waters. He has no idea that the man he's talking to has just murdered his 33-year-old ex-wife, dismembered her, and has been sleeping next to her body.
If you're gonna be a mother, be a mother. It's not about partying all the time.
After Rondell does everything in his power to keep officers out of his home, what starts as a routine missing persons check will unravel into one of Detroit's most horrific discoveries, hidden just feet from where he's standing.
Ugh, here's that smell.
There is a body in the same place that you sleep. That's going to require an explanation.
What? Man, what the heck is all talking about?
Man, good morning, twin. It's a Saturday edition of The Morning Shift. This is overtime. You know how we kick it on overtime? We don't do all the extras that we usually do during the week. You come in, you come get these extra hours. You kick it with your fellow detectives, your fellow family members, and I get to see your face. We got a good case today. Of extra work. The Morning Shift presents It's Cold in the Deep. I'm sleeping with my dead baby mama. We're gonna see who had the job. We're gonna hit this intro. We're gonna get right on to it, man. We ain't playing no games at all. Good morning, Shell. Good morning. I hope you are feeling amazing. Welcome to an early Saturday. Hey, Shauna, girl, you are early twin. I hope everything good your way. Juice, what's going on, bro? I hope you're feeling amazing. I hope everything good your way. Good morning, love. Y'all ready to get into it? I'm about to drop this intro and say, welcome to Overtime, detectives. Let's get into the case. Yes, Ersky.
The only detective agency capable of handling these grotesque and obscene cases. Look no further than the One's Detective Agency, where evidence does not matter. We lock you up and figure it out later.
Hey, what's up?
The One's Detective Agency, with your captain, Uno the One.
Welcome to the One's Detective Agency. I'm Uno the One. Welcome to work, detectives. Let's get to work. Good morning. Again, say you welcome in. Y'all know I don't care if it's the weekend or not. Y'all got to clock in. If you want to get paid for your overtime hours, make sure you clock in. And the way you clock in is by hitting that like button on the right-hand side of YouTube. It's the heart emoji. Hit that 50 times. On the overtime, we don't go more than 50 taps. So 50 taps. Come back into the comments and put clocked in. Y'all, let's go ahead and do this prayer circle because I do want to send you on this case so you can leave today with a good, solid mind and a good heart. And then we're going to go right over to Vyoshi and Cheryl and we're going to kick it because everything ain't for everybody. Let's go ahead, put them prayer hands in the comments because we finna do a prayer circle so I can make sure y'all taken care of. Let's go, Saints.
Oh, when a saint come marching, when a saint come marching, oh, Lord, to be in the number. Oh, when a saint come marching.
All right, be safe on your shift. Come back safe.
On December 2nd, 2021, police officers were dispatched to the couple's residence after a disturbance call was made regarding an argument taking place at the home. This is the beginning of a horrific story.
Hello. Huh?
Radio flight 660.
All right. What? Who is she to you?
His mother.
His. She don't stay here.
She can't stay here.
She doesn't though.
No, she can't. She can't.
Why can't she? I wonder why she can't stay there. He said she can't stay there. I wonder why. Did she beat him up before? Like, why can't she stay there? Maybe it's his house and they had a domestic situation. He done jumped on them. Went upside her head, and they weren't supposed to be apart, and they still doing what typical people usually do in situations like this, come back and be in a situation they're not supposed to be in. What y'all think?
But
Why
does she
can't
live
stay
here?
She got to talking to her mother. She's supposed to stay with her mother, but she.
Make me some
doesn't
too,
have
son.
anywhere to go.
So
And she's want me to have the gate on you.
okay, I'm gonna go talk to her, but first I need to find
Okay,
out
y'all
if she
get it in.
actually lives here or
She
not.
was staying. Remember the last time you came?
I wasn't here.
He said, remember the last time you came, the police said I wasn't here. But so this is a residence that they go to often. This troublemaker stuff. V, what it do, V? Appreciate that great show yesterday for Special Agents. At 10:30, we rolling over the V.
So here,
this one out of here, Jack.
I can try to take her somewhere, wherever she wants to go, but listen, but I need to tell you, well, you need to, yeah, you need to, but I'm trying to tell you, if she lives here and she doesn't want to go anywhere, she doesn't have to. I'm going to try, okay? And
But see, that's what I'm saying. He said if she lives there and she doesn't want to go anywhere, she doesn't have to. But if this is a domestic situation, somebody got to go somewhere. Why not separate them? Maybe we can spare somebody's life, detectives. What y'all feel about that situation? Do you think just because she lives there, if it was a domestic situation, she should be like, oh yeah, just stay there? Y'all let me know in the comments. Let's get back to it. Overtime.
we have a PPO information. You can do it on your phone now. Yeah, I'll give it to you after we're done with her, okay? I'll be right back.
Rondell, the homeowner, reportedly
Rondell head bad, ain't it?
refused
That boy looking like a black treasure trove.
to let Latima, his wife, back inside the house. Officers
Yeah,
then
he
went to
only done shit
locate
for sure.
Latima, who was found just behind the residence in the backyard, standing outside in the freezing cold, but she didn't
You think he made that lady stand like, get your ass out the house, stand your ass in the backyard.
seem too normal.
So,
She over there huddled by the AC. I guess because the AC put out a little heat. So she just trying to stay by the AC to blow out that little heat a little bit. Damn, that's sad, bro. That's crazy.
what's going on?
Eddie came junior for sure. Hey,
You just chilling out here?
Until he calm his nerves.
Okay. Do you live here?
Yes, I do.
You do? Would you like us to take you anywhere? Just for tonight? A friend's house or a relative's house?
No, because he just tossed him through the door. And it's just like...
Did she say he just tossed me through the door? Did she say he just tossed me through the
We
door?
just talked through the door
Oh,
just now,
talk
before
through the
you
door.
guys came.
Yeah.
And I told him I was coming to sit through the backyard.
You're going to sit in the backyard?
I just told him I was going to sit
No,
in the
I believe you.
Man, what's going on, twin? I hope everything good your way. You in a good place, good space. No, $1? Nah, I'll pass. Welcome in,
I
bro.
believe you. But we got called out here for a disturbance. So I mean, somebody called on you.
I don't know who called on me.
Yeah.
I don't know who called on him, but we are okay. Me and him are okay.
Okay.
We good.
Well, are you sure you don't want to go anywhere? We can take you anywhere you want.
No, it's okay.
Are you sure?
So you rather sit outside in the cold by the AC unit?
Sure.
Yeah, I'm okay. I'm fine.
I think maybe.
I'm gonna say this. She sound real like junked out. She sound like a junkie. I'm sorry.
I definitely, I recommend you go somewhere else. But you can do whatever you want. You can do whatever you want.
I'll pretend this back. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'll pretend this backyard here.
Okay.
She talking about I'm just chilling in the backyard. Man.
Okay with that. And it's just like he's
no, I'm a pass.
He's
Make
not
it
been
$3.
okay
I
with
got
it,
you.
but he has been okay because he came out here a couple of times.
Uh-huh.
He just came outside and talking to me.
Mm-hmm.
I even been in the house.
Yeah.
So I just came back outside.
I got $1. I got $1. I got $1. Hey.
I just went in the house.
Well,
like 2 minutes ago.
If you change your mind, you want to go somewhere, just call us back out. We'll take you wherever you want to go, okay?
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I appreciate you.
You're
guys.
welcome.
Both Rondell and Latima refused to cooperate with officers and repeatedly insisted that everything was fine between them. Despite this, nobody could have imagined just how violently the relationship would eventually end. This would be the last time Latima Warren will be seen alive by anyone outside that house. 20 days later, Latima suddenly disappeared. Her family stopped hearing from her completely.
Deborah, you can't tell I don't read the Bible. You really can't tell anything about me. But I can tell a lot about you.
Her phone went silent, and her messages went unanswered. The people closest to her immediately knew something wasn't right, as concern quickly turned into panic. Latima's loved ones began searching for her themselves. On December 22nd, 2021, the children's grandmother, Gwendolyn Parks, went to the home at 8048 Vaughn Street to visit Latima and drop off Christmas presents for the couple's 3-month-old baby. When she arrived, she was met by Rondell Waters. Rondell told Gwendolyn that he had not seen Latima for several days. He also claimed that a neighbor had previously discovered the couple's baby sitting in a car seat outside the house before he brought the child back inside.
Rondell telling a damn lie. Rondell talking about he didn't see that girl, and the neighbor found a baby outside in a car seat, and he brought the baby back in the house. Rondell, stop lying, bro.
Lying. Why you always lying? Oh my God. Stop fucking lying.
Let's get back to the case.
Despite allegedly not knowing where Latima was, Rondell never contacted the police and never called 911 to report her missing. But despite growing suspicions, nobody yet understood the horrifying reality of what had happened inside that house. Alarmed by the situation, Gwendolyn reached out to Latima's mother, Charita Warren, who told her that she also had not seen or spoken to her daughter in about a week. At that point, the family knew something was seriously wrong. Then, on December 28th,
I ain't see it. A week? If my baby I ain't talked to my baby in a week, boy, I'm finna flip hell
2021. After still receiving no contact from Latima, Gwendolyn officially filed a missing persons report with the Detroit Police Department. Shortly
You waited a week to file a missing person report, mama? Now, we know the rule. We know the rule is 48 hours. But what makes you wait an entire week before reporting your daughter, your flesh and blood, your baby girl, missing? I want to put mama in handcuffs for that shit, because that don't make no sense to me. It's not.
It's still not registering to me.
A whole week, V.
After the report was filed, officers Josh
crazy.
Denard and Roy Bunnick responded to the residence on Vaughn Street to check for Latima
She's so funny. Hey, you forgot your Bible.
Warren.
Wow, what is that smell?
Police.
Good morning, Tasha. Good morning, Tasha. Welcome to Overtime. This case is someone in Detroit, a missing baby mama. We just seen her behind the house. Looked like he put her outside the house. She was behind the house in the freezing cold in Detroit. Now she's been missing. She's been missing for a week. Her mother waited a week to report her missing. So, this shit crazy. J-Bo, what's up, family? How you feeling, bro? How you feeling? I hope everything good your way. Welcome in. I hope your weekend started off amazing, bro. I appreciate
What's going on,
you being
boss?
here with me.
How you doing? What?
What's going on, boy?
I pop out on Overtime sometimes on Saturdays.
They sent us over here. Apparently, you guys reported somebody missing.
Yes, my son's mother. It's been a couple days. She hasn't been.
Even the way he said, "Oh yes, my son's mother," that let me know you ain't have no type of love for her. If she been missing and you got the baby, and you just say, "Oh yes, my son's mother," no, yeah, my baby mama. Oh Lord, Keisha, Keisha, God, I can't find her. I'm showing a little more. I'm showing a little more emotion. I'm showing a little more goddamn, like, not just yes, my kid's mother. Like, it's crazy.
Okay.
And her mother has come
This is
around,
America.
and her kids has come around.
Stardust.
I got you.
Her
Welcome
sister
in.
stays
Welcome
around the
in.
corner.
Welcome in. Welcome to Overtime. Make sure you hit the like button on the way in. That's how you clock in. Thank you for being here.
It's been a
20.
couple days.
It's been a couple days. All right, for sure. Let me just get your name real quick. 1 sec.
And if y'all hadn't tapped in with Melanated Mushroom LLC, you better go ahead and tap in, because that's where we're going right after the show. We headed over here to Everything Ain't For Everybody, the hit podcast that my boy VOG and my sis Cheryl, Virgo twin, they got coming up next.
All right, so part of what we do when we report somebody missing is we have to come out and check the house. That's why we're out here. So are you the only one home?
It's me and my son.
You and your son?
Let's go big.
All right, well, if I could just have the two of you guys step outside for us real quick.
The side door.
You gotta go through the side door? All right, that's fine.
By this point, Rondell has
He's trying
had
to get
almost
his
a week
together.
to rehearse this version of events. And what officers don't yet realize is that every word he's saying is being delivered just feet above the basement where
Look at that
Latima's
house.
body is still sitting.
Is it okay if I sit right here or anything? Cause I'm really.
You can leave him inside, but we need you to step out then. We can't have you in, behind us when we're, you know what I'm saying?
Is it okay? Can I sit right here? Because it's freezing.
Yeah,
bro. I just
Rondell
got-
I
did
hear
his
you, but
thing.
it's hard for us to be able to clear a house with somebody in it. You know what I'm saying? Almost impossible to do.
I see Shauna said, "Hey y'all."
Like I said, it'll take about 2 minutes.
Yeah, he tried to finesse, B. He definitely tried to finesse.
Nobody else in here, right?
Nope. Upstairs and the living room's in there where his hot chair and everything.
Okay.
Yeah.
Police.
Come on, say police.
Rooms to my right, stairs to my left, straight into the living room.
They ain't thinking nothing of it too, because they really ain't doing a real clearing. They're just like, yeah, okay, come on, yeah. They're just like, it's regular.
I'll clear this living room real quick if you want to hold these stairs.
Loving. Good morning, good morning, good morning. We in Detroit with a lady that's been reported missing for a week. Look, my boy Juice hit it right on the head. There it is. Not much happened. They took a week to report a lost daughter. Cops were here a couple times. Looked like domestic abuse. Ba-ba. Appreciate that, Juice. I'm gonna leave that up there right now.
Go right.
Absolutely.
Hard left. Push in.
Make sure y'all hit the like button on the way in. That's the only way you get paid for overtime.
Door.
All right.
All right, I'm feeling amazing, twin. I'm feeling great. How about you? Everything good your way? Feeling good too. That house is filthy. That house is that's a trap house. That's a junket. That's a junket barn. This boy is not. That's when they go outside to smoke on the hay. You know what I'm talking about. In the middle of the barn.
Yep, you're all good, boss. All right.
Oh my God. Here we are again. More. It's sad. It's so sad that we run across so many cases with horrible police work. God damn, the girl in the house. Damn, dispatch, what's up? Like,
You
damn.
can't be serious. Are you absolutely clueless? What kind of question is that? Dispatch needs to be working at McDonald's, Burger King, or the local car wash. Damn, dispatch is dumb.
We're gonna keep looking, and
every time she has, or it's been a problem, I think either one of y'all have been out here. I have reported it,
yeah.
Man. I do not be about if you don't.
You look like the type that tell, I told you don't take your monkey ass outside.
I hear you.
It's not about partying all the time.
Nope, I agree.
This is not.
Oh, he's trying to make her his daughter. It's not about partying all the time. You out here doing woo, 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 woo. He's possessive.
This ain't normal.
I agree. I hear you. All right, well, we got what we need, all right? You enjoy the rest of your day, okay? Good luck with everything.
Despite expecting to, the officers were unable to locate any sign of Latima Warren inside the home. As we will later find out, her remains have been hidden at plain sight all this time. Soon after, Officer Matthew Ruiz was assigned to lead the missing persons investigation. As part of the investigation, Ruiz contacted Gwendolyn Parks, who confirmed that Latima was still missing and had not contacted any family members since her disappearance. He also spoke with Latima's mother, Charita Warren, who explained that the last time she had spoken to her daughter was sometime the previous week, although she could not remember the exact date. Charita also told investigators that while it was not unusual for Latima to leave for a few days at a time, she would eventually return home. Because of this, Charita initially believed that Latima would come back on her own, which was the reason she had not contacted the police sooner. Officer Ruiz advised the family to authorize a media release to help raise awareness about the disappearance. However, according to reports, the family did not formally approve the release until January 6, 2022. Over the following weeks, investigators continued attempting to track down any sign of Latima Warren. Officer Ruiz contacted the Wayne County Morgue, the Detroit Medical Center, and Team Wellness Detroit in an effort to determine whether Latima had been admitted, treated, or identified at any of those locations, but every attempt came back negative. Investigators also reviewed Latima's bridge card activity. Records showed that money had been added to the card on December 17th, 18th, and 25th of 2021. However, none of those funds had been used to make any purchases after they were deposited, which further raised suspicions about her disappearance. Then, on January 13th, 2022, Sergeant Gail Bowden from the Domestic Violence Unit spoke with Latima's sister-in-law, Tanisha Warren. Tanisha explained that while it was not uncommon for Latima to go a few days without speaking to family members, it was completely out of character for her to disappear during both Christmas and her birthday without contact.
Nobody's not gonna just go missing during Christmas and her birthday was right behind that. No. That's the time I want to be seen. That's the time I want my family to see me. We gonna celebrate. We gonna have a good time. I'm gonna get gifts, loves, and all. That's the time people want to be around. They don't just go missing. So the police going in the house and doing that piss poor search in Rondale house, we've seen it several times, y'all. The police could have prevented some people, like the young girl in Cleveland. Police could have prevented that as well. Man. It's starting to be a pattern.
contacting anyone. By that point, investigators were beginning to realize that this was likely far more serious than a routine missing persons case. The following day, on January 14th, Officer Ruiz returned to the home at 8048 Vaughn Street to check the residence once again and determine whether Latima had returned. But once again, there was no sign of her. Then, on January 17th, 2022, the investigation took a horrifying turn. Officers arrived at the house where
I learned that 65% of Canadians live below Seattle. I said, what? That's crazy. Look it up.
Rondell received them at the start, alongside members of FAST, the Fugitive Apprehension Service Team, to execute a search warrant connected to the disappearance of Latima Warren. What the officers discovered inside would shock even experienced investigators. During the search, investigators worked alongside the Michigan State Police Canine Unit to thoroughly examine the property. While searching the basement area of the home, the cadaver dog alerted officers to the possible scent of human remains coming from the laundry room.
But they went there. You remember? They went there. Yep, she's clear. Yep, yep, good. They went there.
Room located in the corner of the basement. Inside the laundry room, investigators discovered 2 large black garbage bags sitting on the floor. According to officers at the scene, a strong odor consistent with advanced human decomposition was coming from one of the bags. When investigators cut the bag open, they made a horrifying discovery. Inside were human remains. However, investigators immediately realized that parts of the victim's body were missing. The victim's head and both arms had been removed and were nowhere to be found inside.
Wow. Wow. So the police officers went inside this apartment, this house. The lady was in there, gave him the opportunity to dismember, cut the head and the arms off, stuff her in a trash bag. June said they're always afraid of the basement. Yes, absolutely. Shannon, what, Shannon? Hey, Shannon. How are you? Welcome in. This is crazy. But he a dog for that.
You're an ugly dog, mutt, face like ugly, what, ugly dog, you're an ugly dog, baby, ugly dog, the dog, hey.
Inside the basement. As detectives continued searching the home, the missing remains were eventually discovered hidden inside an upstairs closet. Following the recovery of all remains, an autopsy was conducted by the Wayne County Medical Examiner's Office, which ruled Latima Warren's death a homicide. Rondell Waters was taken into custody and transported to police headquarters. But here's what makes this interrogation different. Detectives already knew what was
Let on thick. Hey, love. Welcome in. I hope you are having a great weekend.
In the basement. What they didn't have was a single word from Rondell acknowledging that any of it existed. But every step detectives took only led them farther away from their objective and deeper into a crime that kept getting worse. What follows next has been analyzed by a team of experts and has never been seen before. But before continuing, if you've ever wished payday came sooner, this might actually help.
I definitely wish
There's a
payday
banking
came
app
sooner
called
a few
Current.
times. So far, we had horrible police work. We had a parent that failed their daughter by waiting so long to report her being missing a week. And we have a sketchy baby daddy that nobody seems to make a suspect. I'm confused as to why on other cases that we see the first person that the police question and whatever it's the spouse or the mate that's inside the house with this person. They don't seem to do anything. They had a small little conversation outside. They really didn't press him about anything. They just wrote her off because I feel like she may have an addiction problem, and they just like she be running off all the time. and they've already been over there several times, and they're just minimizing the situation, which gave the criminal a good cloak of darkness per se to do his evil doings. Let's get back to the case, man. Overtime.
Y'all can give me a pop, dog. Something. That's all I ask, man. Pop is just a piece of the cigarette.
Don't forget, y'all, we got everything ain't for
The
everybody.
detectives noticed Rondell behaving strangely. He could be heard talking
Right
quietly
next,
to himself,
mushroom.
prompting them to ask whether he was under the influence of drugs or alcohol. After formally reading Rondell his Miranda rights, detectives began questioning him about Latima Warren and the events leading up to her disappearance. Thankfully for you, the viewer, he didn't waive his rights.
I want to talk to you about.
So, hey, we got him in our custody. Drop those warrants. I know it's overtime, but we still got to put this guy in cuffs. Let's cuff him up.
You're cuffed, detective. Cuff him. Cuff him now.
We got a missing persons case. The young lady's name. Tima Warren. Tima Warren. My son's mother. Your son's mother? Okay.
I definitely wish.
When was the last time you saw Miss Warren? Like the middle of, like.
Loving. Sounds to me the cops should have worked for the circus. Absolutely. They love working for Barnum and Bailey, moonlighting as cops. For sure.
Right before
We've
Christmas.
seen it several times.
And it
this
was
week.
days before
That's
Christmas.
so crazy to me.
Because her mother had came by and her kids.
I started at 9:05.
So, what took place? I mean, we're trying to locate her.
Pay attention to the detectives' language here. They tell Rondell they need to find Latima, as if they haven't already been inside that basement. They are not looking for information. They are giving him room to lie on camera.
The thing, I talked to her mother, and I told her mother that day I didn't want her back at the house. So what day was that on that she left and didn't leave and left the baby? I'm sorry. I'm gonna say about the 19th or the 20th, somewhere around there. Okay. And what time was that?
And he got that slick back.
It had to be in the morning when that was up, because it was cold. And then you didn't see her until that afternoon?
Yep. He's amazing.
As Rondell began speaking about Latima's disappearance, detectives immediately noticed how emotionally detached he appeared from the situation. The mother of his child has been missing for a month, and he's sitting in a police interrogation.
Right. Shannon, I'm talking about we ain't even found her head or her arms yet. We only got her torso.
Room, talking about it as though he's describing a neighbor he barely knows who moved away.
I told the other officer the same thing, like, everybody on the block, everybody from the store.
I want to read this one. There's an attitude of addicted people being thrown away, so police don't really work too hard on their cases. It's sad but true. You're absolutely correct, and that shit is sad because there's still people. They're just fighting a down moment in their lives. And I just my opinion, and I feel like I may have the I can help the world type attitude, but I feel like most of the people that struggle with substance abuse, if they had the type of love that they needed, not the love that people just try to heap on them, the type of love that they really needed, the real deep love that makes you appreciative of your life, it'll help them fight out of that pit that they're in. But most of the time when people fall in the pit of addiction, they just kick them to the curb. Straight up. My mom, when my uncle went through addiction, she stood by him through thick, thin, and whatever. He did her wrong, stole money and everything, but she stayed by his side. And she got him out of the situation, but now his health so bad because he did so many years of drugs. So sorry about my soapbox. Let's get back to the
healthy
case.
food card that she took up to the grocery store the day before, I think, or 2 days
here we go.
prior.
We're arguing about EBT again.
So where would she go then? When you want to find her, how you find her? She knocks on my door. How often is she gone?
Angela, I agree.
Last time it was 2 weeks, and this was when she was pregnant.
Yes,
like
I'm glad.
almost
Thank the Lord.
due.
Thank the Lord.
That's about the last time. How old is your child? 3 months today. 3 months.
Damn.
We puzzled this guy. Me and her mother.
So that baby ain't gonna never get a chance to experience his mother. And you finna do life with no parole, with no possibility of parole. So he won't get a chance to experience his father. So you just made a bastard child that's gonna grow up incomplete or broken because he don't have no. Man, that's crazy for those decisions. I wonder why he decided to do that to her.
Kids,
What do you think the motive is, guys? What do you think? Because he said, "Oh, she want to party all the time." Do you think it's because of her addiction? Maybe she was when he said party, she was like getting high and doing drugs. What you think? Let me know in the comments.
they asked me the same thing.
Overtime.
I don't know.
Rondell is not answering questions about where Latima is. Instead, he appears to be building a case for why she deserved to be forgotten.
Ever been physical towards you? 5'3", with shoes off. She's 5'9", 5'7", 5'8", something like that.
That boy say he 5'3", with shoes off. He a mini me, so he already got the Napoleon complex. Like
That's a big difference.
and
Bro.
she
I'm
a
not
big
about to
girl.
argue with a big
She
woman.
5'9".
Well, I mean, I've got
Praise
punches.
God. Amen.
I understand that. But that's why I'm asking. I mean, has she ever been physical towards you? Not really, bro. What about towards the kid? No. She love her kids, man. Okay. Man, we both do.
She stole his dope.
I just don't get it, bro. I mean, and then the same questions is just like over and over again.
Yeah, that might be a good one, Juice. I like that. I think that may be the case. Good work, detective.
Now that's what you call being trained properly. I like what you did there, detective. Good work.
Hey, lay it on. Say, hey, when did this happen? This said, I think it said 2022, mama. Yeah, 2022. That's when it happened, boo. Yeah, yes. I was thinking he got a little man complex. Yes, absolutely. That's what's going on. I remember that song. My girl wants to party all the time. Party all the time. Party all the time. Eddie Murphy snapped on that one, ain't it?
What do you do? Chase somebody to be a parent? Or continue to be a parent? Right. Deal with it in
what's
between.
going on, bro?
I don't complain about much, bro. Right. That's shot 4 times. Once.
Oh, I didn't even put that in consideration. So you're in there with the dismembered body of your baby mama while you have the baby there. Oh, you're filthy. You're a filthy animal, bro. You're diabolical. You're a mutt. You're a mutt.
She said, take your time. What's the rush? Ooh. I said, baby, I'm an ugly little dog. I'm a mutt. She said, take your time. What's the rush? I'm an ugly little dog. I'm a mutt. I'm an ugly little dog. I'm a mutt. I can't smoke on Reggie so par in my ugly knees. I see past pretty faces, so I got trouble trusting. But I'll let my guard down for you. Say I'll be ugly for you. Saying I'm a ugly little pup. Cause you can be ugly if you want to. She said, take your time. What's the rush? I'm a ugly little dog. I'm a mutt.
Yeah. I don't complain.
Every answer Rondell gives circles back to the same place, himself. His frustrations, his struggles, and how hard it was raising that baby alone. A woman is missing, and somehow he's the one asking for sympathy. But detectives aren't buying it, and they're about to let him know.
So she's never told you, or you've never found her before when she's been missing, never? I can't leave the house with a newborn. Well, I wouldn't even. But we're talking about before, because she left before when she was still pregnant. I had no idea where she would be. How long y'all been together? Probably like almost 2 years. 2 years, and that's the first time when she was pregnant that she just left? For those 2 weeks.
Detectives aren't interested in Latima's history anymore. They want to know who else had access to that house.
So officers are at your house today? Why?
They broke the door open.
They broke the door open. You didn't hear them knocking?
I was asleep.
Where you sleep at?
Downstairs.
Downstairs? I mean, I'm not there. I don't know the layout of your house.
I've moved down there because the window upstairs had broke.
Okay.
I don't know if somebody tried to break in the house or broke the window.
So is your house like a bungalow?
Yeah, upstairs.
And you sleep in the basement? Is there a room in the basement that you sleep in? Or just one big basement area? So the baby was with you?
He's been
with you. So you all sleep down in the basement?
So if it's not too cold down there, because it gets cold.
Rondell tells detectives he sleeps downstairs in the basement. In his own words, he puts himself feet away from her body and doesn't
Why does he sleep in the basement though? Like,
even realize what he just gave them. Detectives then ask Rondell about a firearm recovered from the house. Before they could finish the question, he was already pointing fingers. It is his father's gun. Someone else must have handled it. And it had nothing to do with him. Every time detectives open a new door, Rondell shoves someone else through it. The following day, investigators brought Rondell's father, Jimmy Waters, to the station for formal interviews as detectives continued piecing together the timeline surrounding Latima Warren's disappearance and death. What you are watching is not improvisation. Every question in this room follows a documented method, and that method works on everyone. Career criminals, first-time suspects, even innocent people who believed they had nothing to hide. It would work on you. That is why we wrote our new ebook, How Detectives Will Break You. Over 200 pages of pure information, real examples, and the actual practices behind how interrogations work, written so anyone can understand them. Once you know the method, you will see every move in these rooms before it happens. The price is only $44.89, and you can find it in our description.
I didn't want to learn the read technique that bad, brother. I could go right here on YouTube.
Or in the pinned comment of every video. Now watch the detective's next move, because what looks like a break is anything but.
I told my second oldest son today, I wish I would have let y'all just came and threw him and everything in that house out.
And this is Mama, right? This is Latima's mother that we speaking to, right?
I'm paying rent, paying the utilities and junk.
Shannon, you right. That PTSD and paranoia got him in the basement. And them voices he hearing from what he did. It's no way in hell that you can sit here and dismember your baby mama, cut her head off in her arms, and not have some type of mental health or voices or visions. Something's going on. For sure, something's going on. I don't care. I know Jeffrey Dahmer had visions of seeing the things that he did to these people too. So I know that was riding him. You right, Shannon. I'm with you.
And they sleeping, and really and truthfully, when my wife passed, I paid money for my niece to come over and get my house spotless, like Rhonda used to keep it. Me and Rhonda, cause.
Inside the house, did you see anything unusual? Did you smell anything or anything unusual, or did it normally, like when you normally go over there, everything just seemed the same? It smelled the same?
Because I ain't smelled nothing, and I know how bodies smell. I'm a Vietnam vet.
Okay, one thing about over here, if this is your first time visiting and tapping in with us, we're a real family, right? I don't call you chat. We're family. Once you become a detective, you're part of my family. I ain't see my bro John, and I'll stop if I haven't seen you in a minute. I'll stop, man. I want to recognize and see, make sure everything good. Everything good your way. It's good to see you, twin. I hope you smooth. What you got planned for the weekend? Life treating you fair? All right, man. Jump down in the Discord. You know, family over there in the Discord. We'll love you up. Make sure you're straight. Good to see you, twin. Let's get back to the case. Overtime, 50 taps.
I know they're the funkiest bodies in the world. And it seems like the scent don't ever get out of your nostrils.
Right.
No, I didn't. And that's what I was telling Cass. I said, Cass, I went in there Sunday. I ain't smell.
She sounds like that. I'm melting.
Nothing. You mean this fool get us in a world of trouble. And I gotta go through a line about his dumb actions. You made your bed lying. Suffer the
Oh no, that's his
consequences.
dad.
His
That's
own
dad.
father thinks he deserves to be punished. That's how
That's daddy going off like that. OG mad as hell. He is furious.
alone Rondell is in his story. The one person he tried to hide behind isn't standing behind him.
I wouldn't be able to say. I have no idea. Who had it in the house if you just, your dad's with his girlfriend and
Thank you, Angelo.
In the house and the old girl hasn't been there for a minute.
It's probably in the basement still. I wouldn't be able to tell you where, but
So you put it up?
Yes, sir.
By Rondell's own account, nobody else had been inside that house, which means every piece of evidence in every room leads.
Boy, god dang on. Unc up there, the interrogator, he's slick with it. He's slick. And Rondell just a goof. He don't even have the mental capacity to goddamn mentally joust with the police back and forth. That's what I don't understand. That's what I don't understand. I never have. Boy, you probably ain't get out the damn 8th grade. What makes you think you can mentally beat a host of individuals with your lies? That be getting me. These criminals be crazy as hell. And then when they get caught and get sentenced, then they
Back
be crying.
to one person. And he keeps telling them exactly that without realizing it. And while Rondell keeps talking, forensics is already working to determine whether that gun killed Latima. The detectives then shifted tactics, pressing Rondell about the conditions inside the house. Specifically the strong odor investigators had noticed throughout the residence and the fan running inside the home.
Cold in there to you today or hot in there to you today?
It's pretty warm.
Pretty warm?
Just nice, decent. And what I got
Not
on,
hot.
Exactly what I got on right now. My pajama pants, and I put this on because I didn't have nothing on.
Okay. When you heard them coming in the house?
And when they told me to get out, I had to grab the baby and...
Okay. You had the fan on downstairs?
Yeah. I always do, bro, because it keeps the...
Jail says he thinks if he keeps the story the same, they will have to believe him. Boy, they are burying him with his own words, Joe.
Wind
I'm
from,
talking about
I don't know
burying
if it's
him.
the latch that's at this window.
Absolutely.
But
They
it
always
seems
think
like
they're asleep.
it's either a cat or a rat, something that tried to get in there. So I keep like pepper right there on that little part. And they keep it out of there. Because I've had to catch them.
Then started going to brunch after
Wouldn't that blow it away? The fan?
It would keep the smell or the aroma where it's...
Then they finally decide to confront Rondell with the most damning development so far, the cadaver dog's discovery of human remains inside the house. The detectives aren't just listening to Rondell.
My question is, where is her head? Where is her arms? They only found her torso.
Rondell's
Where's
answers.
the legs?
They are watching his reaction. Because sometimes a suspect's body language, hesitation, or sudden change in demeanor can reveal.
Our brother King, he always says, bro, he's cooked. I'm talking about he is deep fried cooked, boy. He's out of there.
Far more than their actual words ever could.
Jeff, you know what else? You know what else I know for certain about this guy? For sure, he's going to jail.
You going to jail. You going to jail. Hot damn it, you going to jail. Lock his ass up. Lock his ass up. You going to jail. You going to jail. Your ass.
So, from my understanding, that dog that they took in your house today is a cadaver dog. Thank you. Cadaver dog.
Hey, Unc needed a little help, and she came right on time. Cadaver with a little soft voice.
And that cadaver dog, you know what a cadaver is, right? Besides a dog, but let's go from cadaver. You know what a dead person. It smells out dead people.
Okay.
He realized that Rondell had no clue what the hell a cadaver. He was like this. You know, the detective said, you know the cadaver dog. This was Rondell's expression. You know the cadaver dog. You know a dead person. Oh, okay, yeah. Rondell had no damn clue what a cadaver.
So in your basement, it's smelling that there's been some dead something dead down there in the basement. So, what has died down in the basement?
Rat.
Aunt two player for me.
It's not gonna hit on rats. It's gonna hit on human dead people.
Could it be a pad or
try
something?
the Morris, man. Try the Morris. We lock him up. He gone. He gone, Shaman.
I don't know. Because I would smell it. Wouldn't you think? Or anybody else would smell it.
That's why I'm asking, you know. How many you got those industrial plastic bags downstairs?
I got
in your basement? Full of stuff?
Like laundry bags?
No, not laundry bags. I'm talking about said black bag right there.
The garbage
bag. Big garbage bags. Big garbage bags.
Yeah, for the big box. It's like a vacuum that the dude upstairs, my homie would. He bought probably like 2 weeks ago.
So I guess I'm kind of confused here why that dog would be hidden. And then they found, and you're not smelling any foul odors down there?
I don't even have a mask on, bro. I just smell.
But that's a good one. Maybe he couldn't smell anything, but he knew that. But he was. But go back. You might have missed that part where he was saying he had the fans blowing to get rid of the smell so he can smell. So that eliminate that part. But welcome in, C Marie. Thank you for being here. Thank you for your energy. Welcome to the team.
The normal
morning shift
must smell that I normally smell. Like, and that's been for a minute too. Like, you know,
I want that vacuum. That's a strong vacuum.
Now, let me say, I mean, she could have been, or he, or whoever it may be. You all had a disagreement. And they were, like you said, she puts her hands on you.
Man,
what about your father? How'd your father treat you?
My father loved me, bro.
Okay. Okay. So y'all have no issues.
Me and my dad, no.
Yeah. I mean, you know, people have issues with their parents, man.
Bro, I do music. That's about it.
Here he go. He a rapper. He a rapper. He 5'3". He a rapper. His girl put hands on him. That's what he just said. And then he asked, did the daddy put hands on him? He said, no, my daddy loved me. But his old lady, she was all. Remember, he said she was 5'9", so he 5'3", so she definitely towered over him. That's probably why he had to shoot her. Hey, great point, Marie. But what about the guts and gore? Don't have to smell to know. Yes. And welcome in. Hello, Clarice. Yes, he wanted to be a rapper. Started saying dead body smell hit different. And he right down there in the mix. Strictly evil. I'm talking about he just going to and fro with the baby too. Stardust. Oh my God. He is an evil person, bro. He's a jackass.
He was arrested for murder?
Ben, will you just...
Did he do it?
Oh, I can't imagine that he did. He is such a gentle, kind, intelligent person.
Well, he sounds like some kind of nice guy.
He is. He's Arthur Saxon.
From the radio?
Yes. Oh, you'll like him, Ben. He's smart and he's clever.
He's a genuine, true jackass.
I got my little speaker set up, my little web page. Nobody's.
Okay.
Detectives start feeding Rondell the easiest possible out. Without fully revealing everything they knew, they hinted to Rondell that the remains discovered inside the house appeared to belong to a female.
Is it me or does this detective give you the uncle vibes? Like his name, like Uncle Joe. Like, he was round there. It was like he just have a laid back approach to how he get it done.
They then presented him with a possible scenario, suggesting that maybe an argument had escalated out of control, and things went too far in the heat of the moment. They're practically handing him a script.
Thank you, Shauna. You know you got to keep me and Juice under control, man, because we go left sometimes.
Say it was an accident. Say you snapped.
Let's go, B.
Say anything. It's a deliberate interrogation tactic. Detectives are essentially giving Rondell an opportunity to minimize what happened, hoping he might latch onto the idea of an accidental or emotionally driven confrontation, rather than continue denying everything outright. Think about it for a moment. Detectives just told you they found a dead woman inside your house. Your girlfriend has been missing for a month. Any normal person connects those two facts before the sentence is finished. You'd break down. You'd lawyer up. You'd say something. Rondell does none of that. He sits there like they're talking about a house he's never been in.
So I'm trying to understand why this dog would, be hitting on human
Thank you for understanding
odors.
I don't know. I've been through doing laundry for almost a minute, man.
So all your laundry's clean?
All my laundry's.
Okay.
The moment detectives stepped out of the interrogation room, Rondell's demeanor appeared to change almost instantly. After remaining emotionally flat and detached for most of the interview, he suddenly reacted loudly to what investigators had just told him about the remains being female and the possibility that they belonged to Latima.
What? Man, what the heck is all talking?
Man, what? That is the worst reaction of finding your baby mama dismembered, her beheaded in your basement in the laundry room. What? That boy sound like somebody ate his lunch. What? What the heck? You'd have been cussing this whole time, but now you want to be religious. What the heck? No, Rondell, no. Come on, let's do a little mini bike. When I do a mini bike, that means I go back for about like 45 seconds. Usually when we do I'm gonna run this bike and I actually put bikes in the comments. That means I'm gonna go back for up to 3 minutes. But this one, we're trying to get to Vyoshi show on time, so we can get a mini bike. Y'all listen to what he says, y'all. This is crazy. What?
Through doing laundry for almost a minute, man.
So all your laundry's clean?
Right.
All my laundry.
Right.
Okay.
The moment detectives stepped out of the interrogation room, Rondell's demeanor appeared to change almost instantly. After remaining emotionally flat and detached for most of the interview, he suddenly reacted loudly to what investigators had just told him about the remains being female and the possibility that they belonged to Latima.
What? Man, what the heck is all talking about? Y'all gotta be kidding me, bro. And that fan, it should have been a purple fan upstairs. And my little circle.
I am not laughing at the situation, but his reaction was the worst I've ever seen. Especially finding the mother of your child body done that way. Holy smokes, you're guilty as hell,
Should have
bro.
been done.
He is going to prison. He's going to jail, man. Like, you gone, bro.
Man, he going to jail tonight. Talking about the homie in the gray and the black. You know the facts, I never relax. Everything luxury tax. And everybody here getting videos. Make sure you put a little money in the sack. What's wrong with him? He going to jail.
In the room right there. Man, y'all, I don't know what y'all talking about.
As if the bars were
But
made
notice the
on
way
irregular
Rondell
given.
glances towards the camera as he says it. He clearly knows the detectives are still watching and listening from outside the room and is just putting up an act.
Y'all sound crazy, man. You sound, she ain't dead. My girl ain't dead. Man, you sound crazy, bro.
The very first time that he referenced or referred to her as my girl. Every other time, my kid's mother, my son's mother, my kid's mother. Oh, my son's mom. He never said my girl, my lady, my boo, my baby mama, my nothing. He's a weirdo. He's a weirdo.
My girl is not. Get the out of here, man. Y'all is out your man with this.
This is the word.
And what makes the reaction even more interesting is that detectives hadn't actually confirmed that the remains belonged to Latima yet. They had only hinted that the remains appeared to be female.
Oh yeah, they ain't say her.
Yet Rondell suddenly reacts as though he already understands exactly who investigators are talking about.
Huh?
Yes, sir.
I'm the smoking buddy. You ready?
Yes, sir.
Let's roll, baby boy. You can leave your pop here. We'll come back and get it.
I gotta put you in handcuffs in the front. Yep.
We'll do it in the front. But you gotta wear them while you in here. You understand? You good? Rondell?
Oh, my bad.
Oh, that's cool.
Rondell, you good?
Man, I'm trying to be bored.
I understand. We'll grab a cigarette. We'll get it figured out. Oh, BWC.
Good morning, Cindy.
Give me 1 second.
Good to see your beautiful face in the place.
No, it's just cop talk. It's cop talk, bro.
The detective talks of wearing a BWC, a body-worn camera, because this cigarette break isn't a break. It's still the interrogation, just without the room or the pressure that reminds Rondell to keep his guard up.
Brand.
Y'all, I ain't
whatever you got, bro.
You said beggars can't be choosers, right?
You feel me?
I got you. How old are you?
44.
You 44? Man, you look a day over 30, man.
Yeah, I'm trying.
Okay. Once he comes back, he's gonna go with us, all right?
I can't lie now. I can't lie. These are some of the coolest interrogators we've seen. Detroit cool with their work.
Yeah, square away. Trust me, I know how it is when you want a cigarette, you want a cigarette, you know what I'm saying? I'm the cigarette guy.
This is unbelievable.
What's going on?
Mr. Cigarette.
The detective does small talk, the kind you'd have with a stranger at a gas station. All of it designed to build rapport and make Rondell forget he's still talking to a cop.
Unbelievable.
What's going on?
You never forget you're talking to a cop.
I've been in this house almost months in, months out. I can't see what he just said to me, man.
What'd he say to you?
Yes, that is.
Man.
Look at my boy. Look at my bro. He in here trying to do his. Now that work is horrible. He in here using his goddamn skillful eye to chastise the police. Get their ass juice with this cheap door they got up here.
The inevitable.
The inevitable, yeah. Well, tell me what he said. Don't leave me in suspense. We smoking buddies. Don't leave me in suspense now.
Oh, but he hell.
Man.
Yeah, man, you hell. If you went for that, we smoking buddies. Man, come on.
If he telling me the truth, like.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody down here to bullshit you.
Man, that's hurtful. And knowing that.
Who was it to you?
My son's mother, man.
Your son's mother?
Like.
They never said it was her. You just put yourself in the casket, twin. You're out of there. Shauna said, man, F him in his cigarette. He didn't care that chick didn't want to be chopped up and put in different bags. Why should we care about your cigarette, ninja? Hey, man. Hey, man. Say, man.
We have a newborn 3 months today.
When was the last time you saw her?
Weeks, months almost, man. A whole month, almost. And I've been in this basement. In the upstairs, I've been everywhere in this house.
So she been missing.
So you just trying to put
for a while, right?
Almost a month, bro. Like
she been missing for a month.
I've been in this house. I done been.
No, that thing starting to stink.
And whether you want to believe it or not, you know, they found somebody in the basement.
That's what he just told me, bro.
And I'm telling you like this, and we'll chop it up more with all smoke. But
Rondell is still running the same performance on a new audience to see if it plays better the second time. Then the detective asks the question Rondell has no good answer for. That's exactly the question detectives are now asking themselves. How could Rondell have lived inside that house for weeks and somehow not noticed the overwhelming smell of decomposition coming from the basement? To investigators, that explanation simply didn't make sense. But what Rondell doesn't know is that Gwendolyn already told investigators she noticed an overpowering smell every time she visited. Investigators hence bring in Gwendolyn Parks, the kid's grandmother, to provide a formal statement regarding the events leading up to Latima Warren's disappearance.
The mom called me. She asked me if I could come over. She was at the sister's house, but she asked me if I could come over to the house, pick up Tima. And
December when?
About around December the 7th.
Hold on, wait. Let me get this part. So about December the 7th, Sharita called you and asked you to go get her, go get Latima.
Tima was already at the house at Tanisha house. She said, "Can you go get the girls?"
Okay, about the 7th.
Yeah, if I can go get the girls. I think she was just at this time the girls was at my son's house. Pick them up.
Girls.
Bring them over to come and pick them up from Tanisha house and take, cause her mom actually lives in Southfield.
During the interview, Gwendolyn gave detectives additional insight into Rondell Waters' behavior inside the home, particularly his role as a parent and the dynamics between him and Latima in the weeks before her disappearance.
Yeah, he just said, Tima haven't been here in 4 days. He said, always. Oh, she said, if you see her, he said, again, for the first time, if you see her, tell her I need, would you bring the wood card? The baby don't have any milk.
What happened after that?
I said, got the kids. I said, okay, we're going to go around to your TT house and see if she over there. Maybe they, I don't know, was arguing or whatever. She just said, but in my head, I'm like, this ain't like Tima, but we'll go over there, and check anyway. So I stayed in the car. The kids, went in the house, and when they came back out, I said, "Is your mom in there?" Because usually, if I knew her mom was in there, her mom would have came out and started talking to me anyway. So I said, "Your mom in there?" They were like, "No." They said they haven't seen her in about 3 or 4 days. Pretty much what he said. But it was only the kids in there. They mom or anything wasn't. It just
That what?
And then we got in the car, and I took them on to the movies, and went just. And then the next day is Christmas Eve. I didn't touch bases with anybody over there on Christmas Eve. I said, we'll just wait, to Christmas morning or whatever and see if she contact us, do whatever. And so we didn't hear from her on Christmas Day. So the girl said, Gigi, I think my auntie bought us something for Christmas. Can you take us over there? That's the next day on Sunday. Can you take us back over there, to see what they got for Christmas from the auntie? So I go over there and I take them over there, but I really was more curious about how they seen Tima.
So when did you go back over to Ron?
I went back over to Ron's house on that Monday when the mom called and said she had been over there.
Remember when Rondell said nobody noticed a thing? Gwendolyn had something to say about that.
You said
Gwendolyn is telling it all. She know everything.
That was on
Gwendolyn know
Monday
everything, but
when I
didn't
went
say
over there
a
to drop
damn
the
thing. See, you know so much information, Miss Gwendolyn. Miss Gwen, that's what we call in the hood. We call me Gwen. Miss Gwen knew all this information, but didn't say a single solitary word to the police when this lady was missing over a month. Come on, man. That's sad. And if that's your people, like you explained, and you know this lady and that's your girl, why you ain't say nothing? I don't want no friend around me like that. If I'm missing for a week, y'all don't see me and y'all ain't hear from me for a week, and I get the stinking out there, man, please call somebody. Tell somebody. Like, it's crazy to me. Overtime.
It was pungent, it had never smelled that clean before. I've been over there a few times, and it had never smelled that clean.
You said that was what day?
That was the December the 28th when I dropped the milk off.
December the 28th. That's the day you made the missing report, right?
No, the day I smelled the
pine saw.
It was the 27th. I made the missing report on the 28th.
So on the 27th, when you dropped the milk off.
I stood in the
Hold on, wait.
Okay.
Standing where?
He opened the side door for me, and I just stood in the little foyer right there when you go in the house, and you can tell it was smelling clean. It looked all clean. I'm like, oh wow.
Where was looking clean in the house?
The kitchen and the foyer area, because that's where I was just standing. I didn't go no further.
Side door.
I went in the house I just went in the house I did because he opened the door for me.
And he don't normally keep it off.
No, it wasn't smelling good like that when I go there. No, it always smells like a trap house or something when I go in.
She said it always smelled like a trap house, but that day he got pine saw everywhere. Man, But you should have told that, though.
Detective lays every
looking for that girl.
contradiction in front of Rondell, and he's swatting them away like they're nothing. At this point, he's not even trying to be convincing. He is just refusing to stop.
There is a body in the same place that you sleep, and that's going to require an explanation.
That's crazy.
How? That's why you're here. You're here for the how. You're here for the how. The how, I can't explain the how because I wasn't the one in the room.
We missed you too, twin. I was like, damn, what's up with bro?
And they say it was in my room?
Bro, I'm telling you. There is, you got to explain it somehow, man. Because you know that don't look good.
Look good?
At all.
Man.
At all.
I don't have time to be on time with time like that,
Top
bro.
this baby, his BM
I have no time for time. I really don't. When it come down to stuff like this, man,
dismembered her head, cut her arms off. They only found her torso in the basement where he slept in the house with his kid, and this was his BM, and nobody reported her missing for a week. This one was crazy, King. This is cold in the
she normally goes to the store, the grocery store, whether it's a marijuana or something.
Right. Everybody failed. Dad was in there. Everybody knew.
And
everyone
she goes
knew
to get it, but she had no issues, and we didn't.
Investigators eventually brought Rondell outside for a cigarette break, moving him away from the formal interrogation room in hopes that a more relaxed environment might encourage him to open up. Sometimes, suspects become less guarded once they feel they are away from the pressure of the interrogation room and no longer sitting directly in front of cameras and detectives. But what Rondell didn't realize was that investigators had already arranged for hidden cameras to capture the interaction outside as well.
So my question is to you is this: How long are we going to have to sit here until you're going to tell me the real?
I'm trying to tell you, man. Then I'm trying to think, because I know it's been more than one person in and out that basement, man.
Hey, man. You could run that line on somebody your own age.
Man, I'm not trying to run a game.
Thank you, Shell. Thank you, Shell. Thank you so much, Shell. Thank you for the love and support you always show your boy. I appreciate you. Thank you for being here from day one. This is especially meaningful because I know. Thank you, man. I appreciate you for putting the brick in the foundation to help us grow to be the best true crime reaction show on the channel. I could not do it without you. Thank you so much. I love you, twin. Let's get back to the case. Y'all make sure y'all like that super chat. Thanks. Hit that like button, twin.
Hey, man, I don't got game.
See it.
Okay, man. I ain't got the time to waste with y'all, wasting your time to be mad at me.
Oh, you hold me up for sure. You hold me up for sure, but so I used to work in narcotics, right? And you the kind of guy that I get in your house and you got a whole brick in there, and you trying to tell me you nickel and dime rocks. You trying to be close to the action, but you ain't trying to tell the real truth. And what I'm trying to tell you is,
I like
you was sleeping with more than me, bro.
Huh?
I don't know who these people are.
Who which people are?
That she would be involved with, man, and I don't get into that.
So now it's some other people that she's involved with? No, bro, it was you.
Is that what started the argument?
No argument. The argument was this: I do not drugs around my son like that. So you're gonna be on drugs. It's best that you get yourself together, but you are not welcome here because this is not my home.
Perfectly reasonable. I agree with you. Now, how did that get to where we at now? That's the question. That's a reasonable...
It didn't take long for detectives to notice something interesting. Almost immediately, Rondell began looking around the area, seemingly checking for cameras or trying to figure out whether he was still being watched.
That man Lil is a fool. Y'all think Rondell gonna try to
investigators,
run him?
that behavior was telling, because instead of appearing relieved to finally be away from the interrogation room, Rondell seemed far more concerned about whether his words and reactions were still being recorded.
I can't tell you nothing, bro. I wasn't laid up with no dead body.
He said, I can't tell you nothing, bro.
Hell yeah, you were. Hell yeah, you were. No, you're not looking. You're not looking stupid up until up. No. You're not looking stupid at first. Now you're looking stupid because you're trying to sell me something that I ain't buying. Throw your cigarette down. It's cold, man. I'm freezing my ass off.
Hey. First time I get to say, good job, detective. That's how you press his ass.
Now that's what you call being trained properly. I like what you did there, detective. Good work.
I have nothing to tell you, bro.
You had something to sell. You're selling the wrong thing.
Why did I have to laugh? I wasn't even supposed to laugh at that. Explore America says chopping people up, that's usually a white crime. First you take bacon. I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry. Can I extend the olive branch? Explore America? I apologize, bro. Welcome in. Thank you for being here. That was one of the funniest ones of the day.
I'm sure I'm trying to buy a lawnmower. It's snowblower. That's what you're trying to do, bro. You selling me a snowblower in the summer.
Eventually, the friendly cigarette buddy approach came to an end. Detectives had given Rondell plenty of opportunities to explain himself, minimize what happened, or show some genuine concern for Latima, but instead, he continued dodging questions, deflecting blame, and pretending to know nothing about the horrifying discoveries inside the house. At that point, investigators shifted tactics. The tone of the interrogation became far more direct.
What I'm saying to you is, as a man, I understand certain things can happen.
How you feeling?
Whatever the issue was, that's an explanation. What's no explanation whatsoever is.
Yeah, it was hilarious.
Because I'm just telling you, it's gonna make you look foolish, and I know it's not. You don't want to look
foolish right now by not knowing.
Something had to have happened.
Come on, bro.
That don't necessarily mean anything. It don't.
I like how they switched out. I like how they switched out from when they went outside the cigarette smoke break, man. You see he came in by himself. You see he in his face. He done look, he got the surrender hands. Yeah, it's over. Go ahead, Rondell. Where the rest of the body at? Tell.
I really cannot explain to you.
Did y'all get into it over anything?
No. Bro, we got high and she left.
We get a lot of guys that sit in that same chair as you right there. And I'm just talking to you, a man to man.
Good morning. Yeah, I popped out with some overtime. We finna get ready to roll right over to Vioshi and Cheryl's show. We only have
that chair right there.
6 minutes left.
And the opportunity.
We rolling right over to Everything Ain't For Everybody. Melanated Mushroom LLC.
I don't want you to blow your opportunity.
Hope to see the whole family over there.
Blowing anything, bro. I blew the cigarette that we had and the conversation we had. But, bruh, come on, man. You don't know me, I don't know you. I don't have no reason to lie to you if...
Seeing that Rondell still refused to budge, detectives decided it was time to confront him more directly. 50 minutes have passed, and when the camera picks back up, the room has changed. The woman detective is gone, and the original cop is back. And he didn't bring a cigarette. He starts putting photos on the table, crime scene images from inside the house, forcing Rondell to come face to face with the horrifying reality detectives had already uncovered. The buddy routine is done. They gave him every chance, and he gave them nothing. Now they're showing him what they already know.
Do you recognize any of this?
That's the painter's tape that's from upstairs.
This painter's tape here is from upstairs?
There you go, but that's what we've been missing, bro. I know I'm late, but I'm going to say it. Say it with me, class. Cooked. Yes, sir. Ski my bro back.
Yes.
Where upstairs?
Upstairs.
Okay. What about this right here?
Right here is the link. This is where we'll be going next to support our brother and sister Vioshi and Cheryl with Everything Ain't For Everybody. I went to their live and told them that we will be there in approximately 5 minutes.
What about this?
That's the garbage bag.
Are these the garbage bags that you bought?
It looks like the black bags that I bought.
Okay. I mean, you see how that's an issue, right?
We ain't no smoking buddies no more. I'm gonna put you in prison.
The painter's tape is out of your house. and your DNA is going to be all over it.
But I didn't touch this.
You didn't touch this?
I didn't touch any of that.
Have you ever, this is painter's tape, right? It's that blue tape, right?
The fabric tape.
And I'm telling you, your DNA is guaranteed going to be, because they're checking it. They're checking it. They're in the process of this right now. And what you don't want to do, sir, what you don't want to do is have them come back and say, your DNA's on it, and then all of a sudden you want to tell something different. What you want to do is you want to get ahead of it. Because when it comes out that your DNA's on it, and then you start actually telling the real story about what happened, even if there's any sympathy in there, even if somebody believes that you were put in a position, they're never going to buy it. Because you came out with it after you got caught.
At this point, the interrogation is over 3 hours deep. Rondell has been caught in contradictions, confronted with crime scene photos, and placed himself on the same floor as the body in his own words. The evidence doesn't need him anymore, but a confession makes it airtight.
He finna have it tough in jail. He 5'3", 5'2", which he said 5'3" with shoes on, so he 5'1".
And detectives know that the longer a man sits in that room, the heavier the silence gets between questions. So they give him one last open door.
If you don't want to tell me the truth when I come back in here, then we'll just send you up the river with everybody else. But what I'm telling you right now is you got to offer some sort of goddamn explanation. Because other than that, you're a monster. And if you want people to think like that, if you want people to think that you're not a monster, then you better tell how the she got dead. Because otherwise, she's right there with you, 8 feet away.
Press them.
Stinking. If you don't want to offer an explanation, then just tell me I'll have the cops come pick you up and take you on to the jail. But then you better sit here and think about what you want to tell me, because what you're telling me is full of and I'm getting tired of wasting my time. Now you think about it.
Why you playing with me? We done been in here 4-5 hours, bro. I know you did it. You done been laid up with this lady. This your BM. You got all the evidence points to you. Your DNA over here. You're done, twin. And you sitting up here still pretending, gallivanting and playing around. You're sitting over here looking like I'm speaking a foreign language to you. You got me over here feeling like,
please tell me why you stopping me?
Yeah, I'm about to.
Huh?
I'm about to.
What?
I'm about to tell you.
Stop sign?
No, I said I'm.
What stop sign, man?
I said I'm about to tell you.
Huh? You say.
People to portray you. I don't want you to make up nothing. I want you to tell me the truth, and you ain't doing it.
Make you cuss, bro.
No. It ain't personal, baby. This is just business. But I'm trying to give you an opportunity as a man to tell the truth, and all you want to do is sit here and waste my time. I got other people I can talk to. You need to think of before you want to have
smoke, bro. Cause I don't, man. I'm trying to give you everything that I
No, you ain't. No, you ain't.
We done smoked too
much. Look at me. Look at me. Look at me. Forget the TV. I don't care about the TV. Look at me.
Play a part with this case and all this
stuff. No.
I'm saying everything.
If you explain to me when I come back. I want you to explain to me how she died. That's what I want you to do.
4 hours, and Rondell hasn't moved an inch. Even under intense pressure, he continued to stick to the same story, denying any involvement and pretending not to know what had happened to Latima Warren. He's going to ride this lie all the way to the end.
The house ain't been broken into, so we can rule that off. Check that out.
Sound like a
house ain't been broken.
What's up, Tinja? Welcome in.
And by your own account, she ain't been around the house and she's been missing. Check that off the list. So we would have to believe that. She died somewhere else, and then somebody wrapped her up, and then somehow, with no access and didn't break in, came back to her house where the police were already looking for her and shoved her in the basement. That's what we'd have to believe.
Now, how stupid would somebody
What's going on, fam? Okay, Detroit in the building.
Are knocking at the.
You remember this case? This sound familiar to you? This happened in 2022. This young man here, Rondell, done Latima, cut her head off, put her body in a bag in the basement and he slept by the body a couple days. She'd been missing
Door,
for
and
about a
this
month.
is an
You heard
ongoing
about this one?
investigation.
Shoot, hey, 10. Lay it on thick. She from the D2. She in the comment too. She a detective too. 10, lay it on 10. See, I introduce y'all. Y'all from the same city, twin. Okay,
Makes
okay.
no sense to me, bro. And the more and more that, yes, I've been talking and waking up and seeing, like, no, bro, this is not me.
What do you think you think the police put this body in your basement?
No, hell no. I don't know. No, sir.
I mean, so that's what I'm saying. It doesn't change the fact that you're in the basement with a body.
I know I sleep hard, but I ain't that hard of a sleeper to not hear somebody.
You'd have to be the hardest sleeper on the planet, followed by the hardest smeller and the hardest looker on the planet.
Oh my mama.
Boy, yeah, I say so, man, because I keeps my mask.
I'm sorry, love. Well, get that money, but I hate you gotta go. Cause I was enjoying your time. Have a good day. I might pop out again with
You
another
think
case today.
you think you really could not see this long wrapped up body in your basement? You really think you can tell me that you can't see that? And you expect anybody to believe that?
Bruh, they can believe what they want. I just know.
Well, you may get into a situation.
Spread light and love
You
today.
may get into a situation where you're gonna need them to believe you.
But by that point, detectives no longer needed a confession. The evidence recovered from inside the house, combined with the inconsistencies in Rondell's statements and the condition of the crime scene, was already enough to move forward with charges. Eventually, detectives ended the interrogation and placed Rondell Waters in handcuffs and formally arrested him for the murder of Latima Warren, along with charges related to the mutilation and
Wonder who gonna perm his hell in jail.
tampering of her body.
All of the bags would have my DNA on them.
Bro, give it up. You're not smart. You don't even have an extensive vocabulary. You don't read shit. Sorry for my language. You can't beat these detectives, bro. Give it up. Give it up.
I'm not getting it, dog.
Hey,
Somebody is trying to set me up. Ain't no way, dude. I can't see it no other way, dog. Somebody setting me up, dog. And I don't see nothing else but.
And it's been, Shannon, a month. He's been sleeping by this girl for a month. Ooh, that boy.
Who would have the
with the
access
baby?
to
Don't
who
forget,
got my
y'all.
other key?
This whole entire time, he slept with the baby there. That boy too cold. And I ain't
Rondell sat in that room for over 4 hours. Detectives showed him photos, confronted him with his own contradictions, brought in his own father, gave him every out imaginable. He denied all of it. But it didn't matter, because while Rondell was busy performing for the cameras, everyone around him had already told the story he refused to. 44-year-old Rondell Waters was ultimately charged with one.
That boy 44. He was 44 years old. God almighty. He better
count
go
of
for
open
life.
murder, 1 count of disinterment and mutilation of a body,
What is open murder?
and 1 count of tampering with evidence. He was later arraigned in Detroit's 36th District Court, where a judge ordered that he be remanded to jail without bond pending further proceedings. If you enjoyed our production, please subscribe and watch this.
What was it? What was the sentence? What did we get? He didn't get life. We don't know. He just in jail. Oh, damn.
Video next.
Man, that's crazy as hell, man. What the hell did Rondell get? He better get life. No possibility of parole. Hey, man, I want to say thank you so much. That man looked like he was about 30 years old. I thought he was a young boy. That boy, 44, boy, god damn. Make sure everybody tap into Melanated Mushroom LLC. I'm about to go over there and jump in the comments. I hope to see you there. Everything ain't for everybody. The hit podcast from our family, fellow detectives, Cheryl and Vyoshi. Put the warrants in the comments. Let's go ahead and book this case, and let's get out of here for today. It was a great show today, y'all. Y'all did a great, amazing job. But let's book them.
Why did you break into Lois Walker's apartment?
We didn't break in nowhere.
You were there, you had guns, there was no key, and there was a pick. Now, that adds up to breaking and entering, and that adds up to 15 years, hard time.
Don't say nothing more. We don't have to answer no questions. You heard him give us our constitutionals. We don't have to answer nothing.
No, you don't. And maybe you don't have to first a murder up either.
What's with this murder bit?
You forget Joey Coloma?
We had nothing to do with that.
Doesn't look that way.
Who cares how it looks?
Might not be that bad, Steve.
Well, no question. Murder one.
Well, maybe they're just a couple of patsies. Paid muscle. Somebody hired them to rough up Joey a little bit. Who was it? Nat Keller? Morgan? Who?
You got no right to question us unless we want, and we don't want. So book us or let us go.
Book him, Dano.
Wait a minute. You got no charges.
No? How is breaking and entering, concealed weapons, and murder for starters?
All right. We heading over to our bro, Insist, Vyoshi, and Cheryl. Make sure you get out today. Spread light, spread love, be you. Because that's the only thing that God designed you to be. I appreciate you. Make sure you stay tuned in. Because today, I'm telling you, I'm going to pop out with another overtime. I'm not sure if it's going to be what the time frame is going to be, but I'm definitely going to pop out. So make sure you hit the notification bell, select all, so you'll be notified when we go live. So I'm going to drop the link in the comments while the intro plays out, so you guys can go there directly and visit our family, and I'll see you in the comments. I love you. I'll see you the next time. Peace.
Good work today, detectives. Now y'all make sure y'all go spread light and love. And we'll see you again at 9:05 a.m. for another case from your favorite true crime reaction show with your favorite host, The Morning Crew, with Uno the One. This has been The One's Detective Agency.
Tell your daddy hey, boy. Tell your daddy hey, man.